This your boy, I'm back at it again, man. Now, let me start by saying this, man. During my 22 years in prison, and I met all type of people in there. White boys, black, Spanish, Koreans, all that in there. And to be honest with you, man, it's this one dude that's popped out in my head. His name is Eminem. And let me tell you something about Eminem, man. Eminem ain't nothing to be fucked up with. Eminem's a gang member. He in the gang, and some of the rules that they got in the gang, it was don't mess with homosexuals. That's one of the top things not to do. And guess what? Eminem in the game, and he mess with homosexuals, and nobody could tell him nothing. They just give you an example of what kind of person he is. He not the one to be fucked up with. Yeah, and if I tell you, man, that's the worst dude I did time with, and me and him was all right, you'd be surprised. You'd be like, well, how the fuck you down with somebody like that? But one thing about Eminem, if you're going through anything in prison, man, everybody that been in prison know what I'm talking about. If you're going through anything, guess what? He's going to be on deck with you. He's going to be right there with his knife, ready to do whatever to help you out. That's the thing about Eminem. You know what I'm saying? He never going to bring that fuck shit in front of you. You know what I'm saying? But the weakness he had for white boys, that was just out of control. I remember, man, once upon a time, Eminem had the whole compound on lock. I'm talking about he had all the weed, the K2, whatever it is you wanted, he had it. All you have to do is have your money right, and he gonna get it to you. Phones, he had everything. And what really got me right now, got me thinking, man, and I had to bring this story to you about Eminem, man. A lot of people hear that name Eminem, they think he's sweet. There's nothing sweet about this dude. There's nothing sweet about Eminem. And he's a savage, a real savage. And the things he do, that let you know why he a savage. And I'm gonna give you a little story about this white dude. About 22 years old, he was my bunkie. He just came to prison. But the problem with him is, he came to prison, he don't know nobody in there, real land. But it's easy for him to talk to people because he got an addiction. He loves drugs. See, that's the problem. When you come to prison, you got an addiction, that's a bad thing because people could take that and use that against you and abuse you and all type of stuff. And that was going on with him. He loved that drug, man. And he going around the compound, he borrow people money to buy drugs and they don't pay him back. And I remember one day me and Eminem saying that we talking. Then he hollered at me, you know what I'm saying, and telling me how much dope he done sold and everything. And the white boy overheard us talking. And they the one the white boy said to me, he said, who that is? I said, that's my dog Eminem. He said, man, he sell dope? I said, yeah. He said, I need to holler at him. I said, go and talk to him. But see, I thought you were finna go to Eminem and talk to him about buying some drugs. I didn't think you were gonna talk to Eminem trying to like borrow stuff. So he went to Eminem, he borrowed for some dope, and then Eminem gave it to him. Eminem was glad to give it to him. So when he see a white boy, he gonna get a white boy whatever he got. That's one thing about them dudes, man. They gonna get a white boy everything they got. So he get a white boy some dope. The white boy took it, didn't pay. He said you ain't got to pay. The white boy loved that. He felt like Eminem sweet. So that's what it was. Got some free dope. Yeah, man, I'm telling you this, man. It feel like it was like yesterday how this shit went down. I'm talking about, man, he kept getting dope from Eminem like he was all good. So Eminem told him, why don't you come over my dome and hang out with me? And by being the white boy, he kind of slow, he don't know what's going on. He ended up going over there. He went to Eminem house. That's how we call it in prison, house. His dormitory. He went over there to hang out with Eminem. So when he walk up in the dorm, everybody looked at the white boy like, oh shit, look where he going. See, I'm gonna tell you, let me give you a little example about Eminem. These dudes didn't know Eminem, but I know Eminem. I done did time with Eminem. Eminem's an animal, he's a savage, he don't play. You see what I'm saying? Hardcore booty bandit. You know what I'm saying? Eminem like in his 50s right now. But if you look at him, he like he on 30s and 40s. That's how preserved he been in the prison. Been down almost like 30 years. So when the white boy walk up in the dome, man, I'm talking about he felt like, man, he finna smoke and hang out, and that's what it is, and leave. So he went up in there, man, Eminem offered him some weed. He said he didn't want no weed, he want K2. So get what Eminem did. Eminem gave him some K2. After Eminem gave him that K2, the white boy just like falling out of the bed, you know what I'm saying, laughing and joking and kicking. So Eminem went in the bed and started playing with him, teasing him, pinching him like a little hoe. You know what I'm saying? He crying, he making all type of noise. You know what I'm saying? And then he talking about he got to leave. And they say, you ain't going nowhere. He said, what you mean? I ain't going nowhere. So when they said he ain't going nowhere, he got up, get ready to leave, and then caught him in the chokehold. Took him to the chokehold, turned around trying to choke him to sleep. He dazed him up, and when Eminem hit him, bam. And when Eminem knocked him down, the white boy fell to the floor. Hear what Eminem said. Eminem said, you came to the war dome, motherfucker. You don't know why they call me Eminem, I'm finna show you. Think I'm sweet? You don't smoke my dope, then you finna leave out this room like that? Man, listen, let me tell you the next thing happened to that white boy. Eminem got up, man, I'm talking about he took off all his clothes and raped that white boy. He raped that white boy, I'm talking about he raped that white boy in the dome. Then when the white boy getting ready to leave, he slapped the white boy in the mouth. Bam, he told him, let me tell you something, bitch. You my hoe now. You my hoe. What you is? He said, repeat what you is. The white boy said, I'm your hoe. You know what I'm saying? He told the white boy, get out the door. The white boy open the door and walk out the room, and everybody look at him. So then when he got in the day room to make everything secure, show everybody that he the man, that he didn't play. He told everybody, listen, this my bitch now. And I don't want nobody fucking with him. If he need anything, come holler at me. I'm gonna take care of that for him. Just like that, Eminem done forced somebody to be his boy. So I fucked up it was. And when the days come, man, I'm talking about, man, this shit was so crazy, man, just to see how the addiction this man had turned him out. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man, if you into drugs, into all type of different stuff, you need to leave that alone. Because just by having addiction, make him lost his manhood. And that's what Eminem was waiting for. You know what I'm saying? These dudes didn't know Eminem, but I know Eminem. He ain't nothing to be fucked up with. Eminem doing time right now, still in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But you know, I'm going to bring out some hardcore stories, man. And none of the things I'm telling you, man, is hardcore real. Anybody that did time know about Eminem. Eminem ain't nothing been messed up with. But I'm keep bringing out these hardcore stories, man. I'm keeping 100 with y'all, man. And all I want y'all to do is press that like and subscribe channel. Like and subscribe button, man. And subscribe to my channel, man. Y'all gonna hear some more. It's your boy Cash. I'm back at it again.